Okay, and welcome back to 01SP. Let's go ahead and get started. Rabies. Now, it has been, I'm going to admit, quite a little bit of time between the last recording and this recording. So, we're gonna try to get back into this game. Gotta remember the controls. B to advance the dialogue. And apparently, and I've also upgraded my translator between the last recording and this one. Where have you been since this morning? I was at a convenience store. This is, Rishiko. Because I ran out of milk. Huh. Rather than that, listen. What happened? I just heard from Aki's mother. Mr. Ito, Toko's black bitten... Uh, uh, Toko's... What? Toko's... Toko no... Kuro ga. Yeah, I mean, that's... that's Toko's black. Toko's black was bitten by a passerby and took him to a public health center. Okay. It seems that the person who was bitten is seriously injured. I wonder if there's anything to do with the mysteriously popular, recently popular mysterious rabies. Well, what do you think? Kuro was a quiet dog, and I feel sorry for him. So, as I recall, in this game, in this timeline, there is mysterious rabies going around that is turning people, well, I guess animals, into people that will attack at random. Now, I don't know, last video, I think we were dealing with zombies, and we thought maybe zombies had something to do with it. Mysterious rabies. The incident that Jean and others were suspicious of. Maybe the guy who was manipulating the zombies was manipulating the dog corpse. Yeah, that was our theory. Now that he's dead, there won't be any more damage from the poor dog, but... Even though until last night, it seems to have been quiet. Last night? Wait a minute. When did Kuro attack someone? Okay, Kuro, I think, is the name of our dog. It's not Black. It's, Kuro. Which I guess is like Blackie or something, like maybe a dog kind of name. Kuro. So, early this morning. This morning? Aiko-chan saw it while running and called an ambulance. What's wrong? No, I can't help. What do you mean, this morning? Could it be that the mysterious rabies had nothing to do with the body manipulator? Rather than that, I finished my meal early. Ane-san. Yeah, sister, I'm busy. Or sister's busy. Understood. Hi. Konnichiwa. Oh, Karakawa-kun. Konnichiwa. Nagom. It's Karakawa-kun. Yo! Meido. What's up? I don't need anything. You have to come to the club once in a while. Nagom is a guy. Go Ursa. Well, your sister will be going out, but... Okay, so this is an instance where I think it's having a little trouble with my window size. Let me bump this up and see if this helps. Oh, it's helping a little bit. It's helping a little bit, but now it's misplaced. Just fix this. So, as I upgrade my translator, new interesting bugs appear, but there we go. That's much better. Okay. Take it slow. And I don't know why they're calling him Tom. He's, is it G-Tom or... Oh, it's Tsutomu. Now, we'll be there soon. Yes, then please close the door. Yeah, the translation on the names is a little bit rough. But that's fine. Are you leaving? Are you going to the club? It's summer vacation, right? And still, are there any clubs that do? Anyway, I have to show my face once in a while, Nagom. Understood. So I decided to go to school. And what's your sister so busy with? There's gonna be a research announcement coming soon. Ah, so scholars are having a hard time. Hello? There's nobody here. Shit! If it's something like this, then it would be better to play Magnum Detective at home. Was that a game? That's right. It's an action where there's a great detective, Ken Hayakawa, that blows up the Magnum. Well, it's a hidden masterpiece, so it's not unreasonable that you've never heard of it. So, what are you gonna do when you go home? I guess you're selfish as ever. Sada. Soda. That's it. Let's ask Tsutomu about the mysterious rabies. Hey, did you know there was another case where a dog went on the rampage? Rampage? Did a dog bite you? Have you heard of it? Ito's aunt's cousin Kuro was taken to a public health center. Well, rabies or something. But rabies is almost extinct in Japan. When I say almost, you don't mean did, do you? It's nothing unusual. Rather than that, why are you so obsessed with dogs? No, there haven't been any incidents of dogs in this neighborhood recently, have there? I see, you're more interested in the incident. That's the great detective Jokoji Nagam. It's not like that, but... I heard that Aiko saw the scene. Witness is the guy. Does that mean that the culprit is Gusan, the partner? There's no culprit or partner, right? Why is people asking so seriously? Is it something you worry about? How can a dog bite a person? Wouldn't that be normal? I guess so. Well, don't be angry. Anyway, it's no use asking me about dogs. I don't know animals at all. Well, if you're really curious about dogs, shouldn't you ask Mifune? Aiko ni? You mean or Aiko? Witnesses? Besides, they used to have a dog long ago, so she probably knows more about it than we do, don't they? Oh, come to think of it. Then let's go home. Each of us decided to go home. What the hell did we go to school for? Now what do we do? Alright, we have a decision. Meet Aiko and listen to her story, or report it to the scene. Also, this feels like it's stretched out a bit. I don't know why that is. I feel like it should be more like... I don't know. Probably more like this. There we go. No. That... I'm, I'm still playing with the layout here. I don't have it automatically resize on different games. And since I just messed with the window layout, looks a little bit weird. I think that looks a bit better. Well, obviously, I think we want to meet Aiko and listen to her story. Of course I would like to meet Aiko and listen to her story. I should probably still be at school then. I decided to go to school to meet Aiko, who's in club activities. Aiko's volleyball club is at the summer tournament, since the third-year students will retire. Even though it was summer vacation, they practiced almost every day. Jakoji. Oh yeah, it's this guy. That was the voice of Mr. Umoto, the physical education teacher. Oh god, his eyes. Did you come to school during summer vacation? Are you in a club? Yeah. Just in case. Well. Ashtana. Tomorrow? Or yesterday? Jaja practiced fiercely in VE. No. That's not a good translation of that. Ah, splendid, splendid. That's the cultural department, but... should I ask the teacher while I'm at it? Yes. I should ask the teacher while I'm at it. Speaking of which, teacher. What do you want? Sir, do you know anything about the dog incident? Dog incident? Nanda Storio. What do you want to know about that? Recently, it's been frequent incidents of dogs attacking people. Wasn't that in the newspaper or something? News? What newspaper? Do you read the news? Well, what is it? If it's not in the sports newspaper, I don't know. Oh, is that it? I'm a talented physical education teacher. I read the unprofessional Times. No, he doesn't. He reads something else that, that did not pick up correctly. This font is very pixely. It's kind of hard. Wouldn't it be better to ask Mr. Takatsuka in the science building about that? That teacher seems to major in biology at university. Doesn't he know more about dogs? No, I don't want to know about dogs. I just want to know about the dog incident. What do you want to know about that? Don't worry, that kind of thing won't appear on the exam. Why don't you go home and watch TV? Wait a minute. I guess I was wrong when I asked that teacher. Anyway, let's go hear from Aiko. I decided to go to the volleyball club room. Well... where's the ballet club? Hey, Nagam-chan. Aiko, I was right. I'm just looking for you right now. Why me? There's something I want to ask you. Huh? What? Do you know about the dog incident? Or do you have the... or is it... sorry, oh, he's saying... is it okay to talk right now? Well, no, we haven't finished practicing yet. Come back later. Later? When's that? In the evening. Oh, I get it. Aiko was having a hard time until summer vacation. Well... then I can't help but stay here. Should I report to Jean? I decided to go report to Jean. So we got no information from that. That might have been a mistake to talk to the PE teacher. It's me, Nagam. It's open. Oh, what's wrong with you? Seems that a dog attacked a person again. Really? A girl I know saw the scene. Isn't that the work of the body manipulator? That wasn't. Wait, you knew that? A new data CD has arrived from headquarters. And when you see it... Wait, how did you see it? I bought it. A computer. If you don't see it soon, it's gonna be like the other day. So that data the guys had the other day didn't match at all. In short, the dog incident is the work of another psychic. So what was the data? The evil thoughts caused by headquarters, it was an observed point. A total of 3 points were observed. Only 3 places. That means the guys at headquarters were only able to catch it 3 times. And by the way, those 3 places were all the sites of the dog incident. Wait a minute, what do you mean by the site of the incident? So you used your ability in that place. Then does that mean that he was at the crime scene? However, not at the time of the incident. Huh? When you compare the incident and the records, the time spent using abilities, there's a gap of about an hour between that and the time of the incident. In other words, he's not controlling the dogs in real time. Then it's not the ability to control dogs? I can't say that for certain. Actually, the point of the dog incident and the point where the evil mind were caught. It's a perfect match, so there's no doubt that the powered person is involved in an incident. However, since the time is off, there's no doubt that it's not being manipulated in real time. I can't think of an ability like a timer device. A timing device? It's like giving a command to a dog and activating it after a while. Is that possible? Well, there are various abilities. Anyway, it seems that there's no doubt that the dog incident was the work of a gifted person. Did Nagam's acquaintance see the incident? Can you extract some information from her? Okay, I'll try. We haven't been very good at getting information today, yet. It's almost time for Aiko's club activities to end. Yosh, let's go to school. I decided to go to school again. Just running back and forth to school. I headed to the volleyball club room, which had probably already finished their activities. Nagam! Aiko. So, you up with club activities? Well... What do you want to ask? Hey, did you see the dog attacking a person this morning? Yeah, I saw it. What's wrong with that? Well, I'm a little worried. Did you want to check it out if you're interested? Ah, maybe you're being Detective Goku. Yeah, anything's fine. Let me just tell me about the time. Yeah, okay. So, why are you here so early in the morning? I run every morning. That course was right in front of Mr. Ito's house. Wait, so if she saw the attack and the attack was here in the morning, could it be that somebody else who would have access to the school, like the gym teacher, could be the one setting off the dogs? But I don't know why he would do that. So, you saw it while you were running? That's right. Just when I was running in front of Mr. Ito. The woman who was walking in front of me suddenly screamed. Huh? And if you just run to the woman... he's saying, gabu 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 des. Kuroga. Gab. No, that's her making a sound. Gabu gabu gabu. And then the dog and the woman. So, you were okay? Well, that's a little strange. What do you mean by strange? It's true that Kuro bit the woman, but after biting her about 3 times, she became quiet. Was it an adult woman? Is that so? But she was taken to the public health center, wasn't she? Well, the other woman seems to have been bitten on the back of her neck and injured quite a bit. If I hadn't rushed to call an ambulance, she might have died. Wow, you saw something pretty heavy. Were you the only one there? Well, that's just it. I think there was an old man, but... An old man? Was there an old man? It looks like he parked his car on the road and fell asleep. Until the ambulance comes, I just didn't notice. Is that so? Yeah. I thought that there was no one there at first, but... When an ambulance arrived, I rushed out of the car and was helping the ambulance. Did he help the ambulance? Yeah. That doesn't make him a bad person. Did anything else happen? Like what? Was there a clock there? What? I don't remember. Because there was an injured person in front of me. Yeah, that's right. Well, it was an unpleasant incident anyway. It seems difficult to find out anything more than this. Thanks for talking with me. I'm gonna go home with this. Wait a moment. Let's go home together. Why? Because of Nagam, I remembered some bad things, so I'm afraid to go home alone. Oh, I'm sorry. For now, I'll change clothes, so just wait at the school gate. So I ended up going home with the school with Aiko. Hey, Nagam-chan. What's up? It seems that Akira-chan came home the other day. Did something happen? What do you mean? Well, I just thought it was unusual. Yeah, it's nothing. Oh, is that so? Oh, that's... Jakoji-kun, where have you been? I was just at school. What were you doing with Aiko-chan? Akira? Did you need something from Nagam? Yeah, just wait a minute. Oh, is it really nothing? I'm just asking for her help. Is that so? What a relief. See ya. Aiko went into her house. What's wrong? Jean is gonna meet us at Jakoji-kun's house. What? What do they want from me? Well, I guess we'll go in anyway. Excuse me for disturbing you. I'm home. Apparently my sister hasn't returned yet. Excuse me. Did you get any information? When I entered the room, Jean and Kenneth were already sitting there as a matter of course. Why are we gathering here? It looks like you're finally able to use telepathy naturally. That doesn't answer the question. You didn't answer my question either, did you? Did you get any information? Now what? I conveyed the story exactly as I heard it from Aiko. So, isn't the father sleeping in the car suspicious? I thought so too at first. Surely if the data in the headquarters is accurate, the ability would be used before the time of the crime, right? In that case, it doesn't matter who was at the scene at the time of the incident. That person may have been there since long before the incident. Well, that's true. That person did seem to help with the ambulance services. Just to be sure, you should also look at the person who slept in the car. Anyway, it's too little information. So what about those? Any new information? Just a little bit. A little bit? It happened in the last 2 months. I tried to look up all the cases of dogs attacking people. Then we found some things in common. What do they have in common? Well, First of all the victims were young women. The second thing is that all the victims had their throats bitten. The third is that the dog attacking the person became quiet after attacking. The fourth is that just the dog attacked and nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing's like things are missing. In other words, the purpose of the attack was unknown. Unknown? Even if you attack people, there must be some kind of purpose to it, right? Like you want money, or you have a grudge. But there was nothing taken. They target people who have nothing in common except that they're young women. Why do you go so far as to control dogs in order to attack women? If you say so, then it sounds right. The other day, the guy was murdering for reasons that he wanted to make more friends. The so-called moving hair of the crime is that guy. If we know that, then we'll be able to get some sort of clue, but... yeah, that's true. Say, how did you find out that information? On the internet. The internet, or... I'm sure there'll be lots of information. Have you tried anything else? Like what? What else? For example... ooh. Okay. Was there a strange parked car nearby? Well, that seems like an obvious question. Or about maybe the time... could it be time of day? What about that timer? Sorry, did that translate? He said about the timer twice? Okay. No, I just didn't press the button correctly. The time measure? Yeah, isn't there a discrepancy between the headquarters data and the actual time of the incident? In other words, if there's a device that creates a time lag after activating an ability, what kind of ability does Nagan think was used? And for example... well, hypnosis or psychokinesis? I mean, it could be hypnosis. I wonder if it's called post-hypnosis. Isn't it something like putting hypnosis on in advance and activating it with some kind of trigger? Is that some kind of trigger for the device? I guess I could think of something. Well, what kind of timer do you think he used? An alarm clock? Or a radio with a timer? How about a radio with a timer? What is that? It doesn't seem to be noticed that it is a timing device. I haven't researched that. Well, even if you look, I don't know that kind of information. Huh? Why? Because it's a normal thing, no one cares if it's in the field, right? You wouldn't think that something like that had anything to do with the incident. I guess not. Even if it was something like that, the police wouldn't notice if there was a radio at the scene. In fact, there have been incidents in which a group of foreign burglars put stickers on doors every time and were misled. Is it useless to look at the time? Well, let's find out about that. Dog incident. What about the type of dog? We've researched everything. The only thing they have in common is that they're large dogs. Is that so? Well... could there be a strange car parked nearby? I didn't research that. For the most part, I just heard the information. Oh, is that so? Well, I haven't looked into it, but... if you noticed a suspicious car was parked, the news would report it. Then, there probably wasn't one parked. Or no one noticed. Yeah, that's right. Well... what about similar incidents? What do you mean? For example, incidents caused by other animals. The ability to manipulate only dogs would be strange in the first place, right? That's why I'm sure there's a possibility that he's manipulating multiple animals. That's true, but... what's the point of looking into that? Could it be the work of a gamer? And I still don't know what a gamer is. Gamer can manipulate things other than humans, right? That's impossible. Headquarters is catching the Nen of the ability. Yeah, that's right. But just in case. The more information, the better. Well, I guess that's true. Nagam, I need to borrow your PC for a moment. Jean began researching the incidents involving various animals on the incident. Well, what did you find? Wait a minute. When it comes to all the animals, the amount of research is not half-hearted. Huh. Found something? Indeed, there have been incidents involving various animals. I don't see anything in common with this incident. What do they have in common? For example, the biting on the throat. Sometimes it takes a second. Hello! Translator. Okay. Maybe I can kill it? Let's restart that. So while that's restarting, yeah, it does seem like I don't remember what gamer does. As if I recall, gamer are people that live outside of the universe, aka the player, that seem to have the ability to control like people. And so I guess we were saying, well, maybe we can control things other than people. We can control animals too. And it's not 100% clear to me. Also, like, it doesn't help that in the last chapter, we sort of left off on a cliffhanger of what gamer is and what all this stuff is. So it didn't stick with me, and I might have mentioned it's been a few months. A few months, yes. Indeed, I started recording this a few months ago, but then some things came up, so I didn't finish it, and I didn't want to start uploading it unless I was gonna at least finish this chapter. Don't know if I'm gonna play through all 20 endings, but I will definitely. There we go. Now, now the translators are running. Definitely want to play through at least the end of this storyline to figure out what gamer is. Hopefully, we get some kind of conclusion to that. All right, back into the story. Well, there are too many things to look into, so I didn't look into each one in detail. Well, let's just look into the case of the biting of the throat. All right. Jean begins investigating the throat-biting cases. Huh. Nani? What is it? Nani kore? What's this? What happened? It wasn't an animal, but I found a rather unpleasant incident. Not an animal? What did you find? So that's why it's the case of the biting of the throat. What kind of animal was it? A human. What did you say? A human bit another human? It was 20 years ago. 20 years ago? I wasn't sure if they were going to say days ago. They were a minor at the time, so we don't know the name. At the time, it seems that he was quite touched. It seems that he was called the Dracula of the Showa era. The Dracula of the Showa? I've never heard of such a story. That's because it was 20 years ago. Still, if it's such a famous case... Immediately, the press was suppressed. They suppressed it? Why? Because the culprit was a minor. Huh. Maybe I've heard the story. What? Akira? Yeah, the incident was written in a book called The Complete Collection of Incidents of the Showa Period. Why is a junior high school student reading such books? Because Nagao is a special girl. Isn't that right? Actually, the father was a criminal, was a guy and a big politician, right? Is that so? On the internet, he's just called Big Politician G. It's said that the journalist who was investigating the truth of the case also died in a strange way. Huh, that is cool. Desho. Is that so? But dogs and humans are completely different. Perhaps it can manipulate not only dogs, but also humans. Then it's not the work of Gamer. Is that true? Gamer cannot manipulate humans? 20 years ago? So, nah. If the dog incident and the incident 20 years ago are relevant, then he would have to have been quiet for 20 years. That's a mystery, huh? Well, it wouldn't be a waste just to look it up, would it? For now, let's look at the cases. So, me and Jean will look into this incident 20 years ago. Nagam and Akira prefer the Oyaji who is sleeping in the car. Go check him out. Got it. Well, when I asked you. Thus, we split into two groups and decided to investigate the dog incident in detail. I'm sorry, but Nagao's from Aiko. Please ask me about the sleeping uncle. Why, if it's Aiko-chan, Jokoji-kun should ask. She's being suspicious. Is that so? Okay, I understand. Tomorrow, as soon as possible. I asked. Okay. Alright, it's the next day at 8:40 a.m. Actually, this might be a good place to call this video. I think the last chapter was about like 2 hours, and this chapter might go long, right? Like, it seems like this. I think I mentioned it in the last video that this storyline seems to have a lot more going on and a lot more parts than the first storyline we played. So rather than risk this go for like twice as long as it probably should go, I'm just gonna cut it here. And if we have a short video next time, that's fine. Maybe we'll get to ruminate on what's happening. Okay, so next time we're going to follow up on the dog incident. See if we can figure out who is controlling the dogs and maybe humans. Could it be the middle school teacher? It's possible. I'll see you then.